Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Scarlet Nexus on PlayStation 5. Alright, just gotta talk to everyone.
You're an intriguing person, Kasane. I apologize if that sounds strange. I meant it as praise.
It didn't bother me.
I'm glad. That practicality may be your greatest merit.
My greatest? Got a lot of other merits.
You're an interesting person. I would like to learn more about you. Really? I think you're much more interesting than I am.
The forced transmission we sent has caused so much confusion among the citizens and government, but it was unnecessary evil. Do I have something that you like? I have a plug-in. Let me do the bonding episode. Might as well.
Kasane, are you free to talk?
Yes. What do you want to talk about today?
Oh, not here. The kitchen is empty right now, so let's go there.
Huh? Alright, let's go. So, what's this about?
It might be a touchy subject for you, since you are one of the design children made in Togetsu.
Yes, what of it?
How do you feel about your existence being the result of an experiment?
How do I feel? I'm not sure how to answer that.
Do you feel bad or conflicted about being an artificial existence?
Well, it's something I learned just recently, so it honestly doesn't feel very real yet. Finding out my entire past was a lie definitely filled me with shock and anger. But it's not like my birth affects who I am now, so it hasn't been an issue.
You're steadfast. And that's precisely why I wanted to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
You
don't have to force it. I can go to another room and wait for you to calm...
Wait! I'm a dud. I was born without powers, but they ran experiments on me when I was a child, which led to my gaining them. So while my situation is a little different from yours, I'm also an artificial psionic. It's something I've been struggling with for a while now. My power was given to me. It's not my own. Maybe it'll disappear one day, and I'll be nothing.
The other day. That's why you asked what I'd do if I couldn't use my powers.
Yes. I wanted to know how you felt since you were also created by an experiment.
I mainly make ham and cheese sandwiches.
How do you think one can overcome their fear of possibly losing their powers one day?
You're asking me because you want my frank opinion.
About the
Yes,
sandwiches?
that's right.
Then I'll be honest with you. I don't understand why you're so worried.
Is that because you're not a dud?
No, I don't mean it like that. It's because I consider powers to be just one tool out of many.
Just one of many?
If you can't use one, then just use another. There are other ways to fight besides powers. Even if I didn't have them, I'm sure I'd find another way to try to protect Naomi. Whether you have powers or not, your feelings won't change. What's important is not how you do it, but what you do.
What you do? I see. I should apologize.
What are you talking about?
I kept telling you before how similar you were to my brother, but I was wrong. My brother will greedily try to obtain powers to fulfill his own agenda, by force at times. You could say he is almost possessed by the powers. However, you don't care that much about them. If they're not available, you're flexible enough to choose a different method.
I don't really understand, but you're basically saying you don't think Karin and I are similar anymore.
Yes, because you're not. I was conflicted at first, but I'm glad I told you. It seems I was being a little too closed-minded. That might be similar to my brother. You've helped me feel a little better. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Thank you for trusting me with your secret.
You can talk to me anytime if you're ever struggling with something. Like your muscles.
I don't think I'd ever be worried about my muscles, but I'll keep that in mind.
Kasane, how long do you train each day?
I think I train as much as necessary.
As far as I can see, you seem to have muscle. I'd like it if you allowed me to create a training program for you sometime. think very differently. That's why I find you so interesting.
I don't feel that way. Plus, you have an interesting way of looking at people.
Do you like to read, Kasane? Either paper or digital? I'll read to learn what I need to know, but I don't ever really read for fun. That's unfortunate. I love to read. There's a limit to what experiences and knowledge a person can acquire. Books make up for that lack. Enjoying both weight training and reading seems contradictory, but I see it as merely improving myself. I train my body with weights and my mind with books. I'm probably best at using my head, but even so, I enjoy training my body. Perhaps all people covet what they do not have.
You really are cool, Kasane.
Cool.
You were a bit standoffish in the past, but you always just slice through those others. I wish I could do that. It's not really like me to say this, but I can't help but admire you. I think I'm starting to understand you better.
What a coincidence. I feel like I know you better too.
Hey, Kasane. Back when you were a cadet, you didn't really talk to anyone besides Naomi.
That's true. It's because I didn't find it necessary.
I see. But when I think about those times, I'm really glad that you talk to me like this now. Because it means that you find it necessary now. It'll push me harder to become someone you can really rely on. I want to hear more about you.
All right. Tell me more about you as well.
Oh, no messages from her, huh? I can't believe Togetsu was after Yuito. I worry that they might send more people. Do you like that I have? Oh, I gave this to the character already. I'll give it to her.
Wow, I'm so happy.
Thank you. I'm collecting these. They smell good when you light them. It's sort of like playing that
I wonder if Yuito's
extreme
okay.
beach volleyball, giving gifts and trying to raise relationship levels.
Hanabi, about before. I said some insensitive things.
You prick.
It's okay. I'm sorry I just left like that.
I've been thinking since then. I finally understand why you care about Yuito so much. So I want to help make your dream come true.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, you like Yuito.
Whoa, whoa, let's talk outside, okay?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind where we talk.
Listen, you're mistaken. I don't like Yuito like that.
If you don't like him, do you hate him?
I don't hate him. I just don't like him as a man. Don't say things like that.
I didn't mean anything by it. I also looked into some objective data just in case.
Objective data?
For example, the temperature of your flames is 10% hotter when you fight alongside Yuito.
No way.
Also, your gaze during missions. Outside of battle with others, you look at him 80% of the time.
Oh, okay. That's enough. I admit it.
So you're saying you do like him?
Yeah?
I see. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I want to help you.
Thanks. Honestly, I thought you liked Yuito too at first.
You guessed wrong. The one who liked him wasn't me. It was my sister.
Naomi?
Yes. You look just like her when you talk about him. That's how I realized.
Oh.
If you like him, you should tell him.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't know what could happen if you wait. I want you to tell him how you feel. For Naomi.
Oh, but I just can't. Why are you in such a hurry?
We're OSF. If you don't tell him while you can, You may never get a chance.
Kasane, I understand that you're serious about this, but I can't say it yet.
Why?
Because I don't think I'm good enough for him yet. Not as an OSF soldier, or as a person. You said it before. It's immature to depend on people.
I said that because I didn't know you liked him.
No, you were right. You nailed it. That's why I got angry.
Nailed it.
You and Yuito both have your goals and ideals, but I've just been following him. I'm a member of the OSF, but I've never considered what it is I fight for. I can't stay like this. I need to grow up and get strong enough to stand on my own. What's important is that I become the kind of person who doesn't just depend on people, but can protect and support them when they need it.
Oh, okay. I can understand that. I thought the same thing about Naomi. I won't force you to tell him, but I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. That makes me feel better. Friends really are important.
You're welcome. It's rare for me to talk about a friend's love life.
That seems pretty normal to me. Is something funny?
Nothing's funny. I just think it's very interesting.
It sounds like you think it's funny. I can't help myself from charging forward in battle. I know how much you're covering for me and my reckless tendencies.
It's fine. Sometimes it makes it easier to fight when you're out in front like that.
Well, I guess that's nice to know. I'll just have to be careful that I don't overdo it from now on.
Got Baki Dictionary as a present from Hanabi.
I'm going to be someone you can count on. I'm always counting on you, and you can always count on me.
Okay, who else do we dive into? Oh, we got a lot of people to talk to. I mean, we doubled our crew.
How are you doing, Kasane?
What do you mean? Could you be more specific?
Like physically? No, never mind. It's not a big deal.
I'm on level 2 with him, really?
I think I understand the kind of person you are.
I feel the same way. I hope we're able to interact a little more.
Do you remember the other day when I asked you how you were doing?
Yes. What was
That
that
was like a
about?
second ago.
I'm sorry for the strange question. I just didn't know what to say to a young person. I only wanted to know how you were doing. If everything's okay, then that's good.
You're a trustworthy individual. I know that now.
That's an honor coming from a veteran like yourself.
Major General Fubuki has been working too much. I hope he gets some rest, the rest he needs soon. Okay, anything that you have? Oh, you like this. Secret techniques.
This is for me?
My old combat instructor taught me that, but now it's in a book? No, it'll be a good opportunity to go back to basics. Thank you, Kasane. Oh, not enough to increase my bond, though. God, now everybody's in a different place. It's hard to keep track of everybody. This is a nice hideout, too. It's even spacious enough for the whole team to relax. Okay, Yuito, do I have anything?
Kasane, you're kind of like a lone wolf.
You mean that I'm isolated?
No, not like that. Sorry, maybe that was a bad choice of words. I meant that you can take care of yourself. I really think that's amazing.
Okay.
I think I got to know you a little better. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe you did.
I feel fine. Thanks for everything, Kasane. It's good to be working with you. Let's see, is there anything for you? No. Big fluffy Baki doll. Oh, that's what I got from somebody, but oh well, hey, I'll just recycle it.
Thank you so much.
It was a limited run, and I was so upset that I wasn't able to reserve one. Thank you so much. With this Baki, I'll sleep like a baby and have great dreams.
I wonder if Yuito's okay.
I don't know. Everybody's in a different room at a different time all the damn time. Oh, he's hugging his.
Oh, Kasane. Perfect. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What is it?
I just wanted to say thank you. I owe you my life.
You owe me your life. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you know, at Arahabaki. You saved me when I almost lost my memory.
Oh.
Oh, I do agree Kasane's
Actually,
really good.
It wasn't just me that saved you. It was Hanabi and all of us.
I'm grateful to everyone, but the only reason everyone was there in the first place was because you brought them.
I mean,
If
this
even
is really
one of them
Kasane's
hadn't
story.
been,
It's not really
my memory
Yuito's.
might not be complete. So, I appreciate your help. Thank you.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but I suppose I should humor him a bit. Alright, I accept your thanks.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, it's kind of weird just talking normally like this.
Talking normally is weird?
I mean, we were enemies for a while, and now we're fighting together. Life sure is full of strange, unexpected things. Sometimes, I think that the fact that two people exist with the same power, in the same time, at the same place, might mean it's fate.
You can go ahead and interpret it however you want, but I don't believe in fate.
I'm not sure what the question is.
Kasane, I know. I guess it is kind of an
I
exaggeration.
mean, we are playing. We're playing Kasane's
Well, I would say
story.
it's
If you're
more
wondering.
logical than an exaggeration. We're only here because we chose to be. Whenever I hear the word fate, it just sounds like something given to us.
Oh, that's not really what I meant, but I see how it could sound like that. When I think of fate, I think of something from a past life, or like there's a strange power at work. But yeah, I just don't feel like I entirely chose this.
What do you mean?
Fate does seem like something being forced on us, but we meet and part with so many people all the time. All of that put together makes me who I am now. Like, my ability to choose is thanks to everyone.
If that's what you mean, I feel the same. If I were by myself, I wouldn't have been able to choose this path. He has a good point, I'll give him that. It's true that I'm here thanks to my sister.
Oh, right, I haven't told you yet. It's about Nagi. He's dead.
What? Nagi? You mean that Nagi? What happened?
He was subjected to the government's personality rehabilitation. And, well, he attacked me when he was ordered to take my brain. I thought there was something I could do for him, a way to bring him back. But I was too late. I couldn't save him.
I can't even imagine how hard that must have been. For you and
Oh,
Nagi.
sorry. This is my first playthrough. Like, I didn't even pick Yuito
He was
for the
a
first
good
playthrough.
guy. A really good guy. He didn't deserve that fate. He got roped into the government's conspiracy just because he knew me.
Even if he weren't friends with you, I'd imagine Nagi would still find himself involved if he joined the OSF.
But if he hadn't become
Yeah,
friends
I'm
with
like way late to
then
this
the
game.
chance of this happening would have been much lower.
I know everybody
It's
else has
my
already played
fault
it.
he lost his life.
You know, but this is my first time.
Nagi was his own person. He made his own choices in life. He wasn't an extra in yours. Even if his life came to a painful end, I think it's arrogant to say it was only because of you. Also, I don't know how he truly felt, but I'm guessing he wouldn't want his friendship with you denied.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to go through life not being
No,
friends
first
with him
playthrough.
either.
Like I said, I haven't even
why I
played
wanted to
Yuito
save
yet,
him.
so the first time I played was with
It's hard when
Kasane.
someone dies.
So yeah, first time through.
OSF, I've lost so many people. It's shocking at first, but it really starts to sink in later. I'll never get to see or talk to them again. Before, I could always just use
Actually,
brain
I
talk
only
to see and talk to them
I really
whenever
only
I
started
want.
playing this after season
Even
1 of
so,
the
the time you
anime
spent
ended,
together
and I
wasn't
kind of
for
wanted to
nothing. You
I
can
kind of wanted to see
remember them
where the
whenever
rest of
you
the story
want.
went.
We can't let it be for nothing. You said so yourself. The people we meet and the relationships we build.
So actually, that's why I'm
what
playing
makes
it,
us who we are.
because I really got more interested in the
guess we
anime
just
before
have
the
to keep
game,
on
and
living.
now I'm interested in the game more than the
Embracing
anime.
memories of those who've passed. I'm really glad I didn't lose my memory. Thanks again.
I'm glad we talked. I feel better too.
We should have another talk like this soon. We're back on the same team again.
As long as it has some meaning, sure. I don't really like small talk.
That's fair enough. Looks like you're still you. I sure am glad we're working together again.
Yes, me too. He seems to have matured in some ways. And there's been so much going on lately. For both him and me.
Yeah, like I said, I feel
I
that
have a long way to go.
I feel that this game is really Kasane's
painfully
story
obvious
because
when I
like
fight
all
alongside
those
you.
things really happened because of
I don't think we're that
Kasane.
different.
Plus,
That actually
Kasane
might
has
be
like a
true, but there's a whole lot I need
I don't
to
know.
learn.
There's like more things that happen
You
with
helped me see
Kasane.
some parts
And
of
Yuito is
myself
just
I
kind of like
couldn't
your
see on my
standard
own. In any case,
like
you
male
really
hero.
motivate me to get better.
I do admit he looks pretty cool when he gets older, but you know, I said Kasane's got like all the better powers. She has like the better story.
My impression of you changed a bit. Maybe I understand you better.
I don't know what your idea of me was, but yes, I suppose we understand each other a little better than before.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the game is successful because you know, Namco does want to make this like a entire franchise. So they want to do more manga, they want to do more anime, they want to do more games. I don't know how well it sold. I know that Tale of Arise is doing better. There's lots of reasons for that. I mean, Tales is like a long-running franchise, so they're trying to do something new with this. I said it's on sale right now, so I'm hoping people pick it up. It's been really fun so far. Okay, who else do I have left to talk to? Man, it's like this whole room is full of people now. Oh, do I have something else for you? I don't know if I bought anything. I gave you that. Hanabe, we already talked to Hanabe. Kyoka. Did I have anything else for Kyoka? Not really. We already talked to you. Did we talk to you yet? Adachi? Let's see. I actually use Adachi quite a bit. Let's give her program paralyzation. I'll thank you for giving it. Alright. One more plug-in for her. Yeah, I agree. I said this is really it's really Kasane's story. I mean, Yuito is just kind of along for the ride. Oh god, Kagero. Yeah, well, Kagero's super useful too. His invisibility is pretty helpful in the game. Might as well increase his bonding.
Kagero, can we talk?
Oh, sorry. Can it wait till later? I was about to go work out in the gym.
Plus, I like Kasane's personality
Okay,
more.
that's fine.
I mean,
Sorry to
she's
turn
just
down your
she's just a cooler
invitation.
character.
I have to work hard every day to be this awesome, so I can't afford to skip.
I didn't know he worked out. I suppose I could do with a little working out too. What? Nobody's here. Does that mean he pretended to come here and then turned invisible? That's strange. Haruka, you have a second? I don't see Kagero. Do you know where he went?
What? You
But yeah,
can't see him?
I'm glad you share my opinion.
Did he?
Do you have an
Because
idea
I really
where
like
he is?
Kasane. I'm glad I didn't pick Yuito
Kagero
for the first time.
behaves himself in front of girls, but when it's a group of guys, he gets really.
Well, like I said, I watched the anime a little bit,
He was
and
talking with
Yuito
my
was
brother about some
kind of a boring
perverted
character.
situations involving his invisibility, and I
And the
was
anime, the
more
story,
than
you know,
that. Something about
I mean,
being
he's the
able
main
to
character
peek
in the
shower
anime.
room while invisible.
but Kasane's definitely the
That's
main character in the game.
disgusting.
Well, I don't think he was serious, and I doubt he'd do that in the hideout. I'll go check his GPS location.
Well, at least for the first, like, 8
Huh?
episodes, Yuito's the main
His
character.
coordinates are outside the hideout. He left the compound and is on the move. It looks like he's heading towards Mizuhagawa.
Why is he going there?
I don't know, maybe taking a walk?
I should go check it out.
Okay, be careful.
According to Haruka, Kagero should be around here. There he is. It doesn't look like anything's wrong. Maybe she was right and he's just taking a walk.
Yeah, I mean, some of the enemies
Hey, now,
Kagero's
am I
useful
really
for.
that
I mean,
untrustworthy?
you could use Autoshi
I guess I
to
am.
speed past stuff, but
You noticed
you,
I was
you do
here?
need him once in a
I
while.
didn't follow you because I was suspicious. I was just
He's kind of a
little
dumb
worried.
character. I mean, his personality kind of sucks.
Either way,
But-
you're right not to trust me, considering everything I've done up till now.
So why did you lie to come here?
Oh, I was feeling a bit bored. Sometimes I just want to be alone for a little while, and this was just one of those times. I'm fine, really.
You don't look fine. At the very least, you're not like your usual self. Is something wrong?
Hey, why do you go on living?
Where did that come from? I don't understand the question.
Your beloved sister Naomi died, right? I'm asking you how you can still go on living. What's your motivation? It's already been 2,000 years. 2,000 years that I've lived in a world without my daughter. Can you imagine what that's even
Yeah, it was
like?
funny. I mean, I think
Just
when I first played,
I've
you knew
lived this
immediately that
long to
Naomi was going to
protect my
die.
daughter's existence.
Like, she was, like, too
And
nice.
Once I do that,
And in a
I don't have a
in a
reason to
Namco
live.
game, you know, every character that's
When
too
I looked
nice
up
is
at that
probably not going to live for
Naomi,
very
I
long.
felt hate, nostalgia, all sorts of things. But now, I feel nothing. It's like I'm already half dead. I guess that's what it means to lose the people we love. Is it different for you?
I'm not empty. I'm only alive now because my sister protected me. That's why I can't let my life go to waste. I have to live on. For her. Because I lost my sister, I have to live to make sure that tragedy never happens again.
And I guess technically,
Young people can be so positive.
Kasane did go back
You're an old man who's lived for 2,000
for
years.
Yuito
If you've
and
got
made sure
time to
that he
feel sorry
lived.
for yourself,
So,
why
yeah,
don't you
it
do
really is.
something
As I said,
meaningful?
it's her story.
if
It's
you
it's
feel
weird
like
that
your life is empty, then use the time you
she's
have
considered
to
like the
think
second
about how to fill
character.
it.
Don't call me an
Because
old
the way the
man.
game is set up,
Kids these
they want
days
you to
are
play
so
Yuito first, and
harsh.
I don't.
Did you really need to
I
say
don't know.
all that?
This is all just a joke to you.
In fact, I
Don't
probably
feel
won't even
like
play
that.
Yuito.
This is my
Unless I have to.
style. Fill the emptiness, you know? You know, getting left behind by time really sucks. It's a lot harder than you can imagine. I came all the way out here because I didn't want you to see me down like this. I'm so lame.
Yes, very lame. Your daughter would think so too.
Now that's really depressing. Fine. It's time to bust out the super cool Kagero to win back you and my daughter.
I'm looking forward to it.
There's a rumor lately that I've been using my power to spy on people. I would never do that, you know? I mean, I can't say I haven't thought about it. Do I look desperate enough to spy on people?
It's because you're always so thoughtless, but I know you're not like that.
Oh? Thanks. That's my Kasane. I like that you're always so cool-headed.
Alright, what do we got now? Assault vision? Oh, ugh.
What? You wanted to get closer to me? Aw, shucks.
I guess I would like to understand you better.
He's so annoying. Let's see. Did you notice, Kasane? I went through some things in the past, and now I have an artificial right eye. We talked about a lot. I wanted to let you know that, just in case. I see. So your right eye is artificial. I'm glad you shared that. Now I can prepare myself. If something goes wrong with your artificial eye. If it's really old, it must be hard to get parts for it. Let me know if anything happens. I'll help you out. Thanks. When I woke up from cryogenic sleep, I got the newest model, so I should be alright. Even so, the fact that you care makes me feel like you're growing up. I feel like a happy big brother. Thank you. Did anything interesting happen while you were in Seiron? Nothing, not anything serious, just mundane things, like the platoon talk about anything interesting. Can't really think of anything. It was the same as always. Oh, really? With those members, I thought maybe Shiden got into an argument with someone, or Adachi was really lazy or something. Oh, now that I think about it, this is the same as always. I think everyone got closer, though. You can tell just by looking at them. Why don't we go watch a game to celebrate us making up? The match is pretty far off, but I got 2 good tickets. You probably figured it out, but these are depressing tickets that remind me I don't have the courage to ask Yuito. Oh, that's right. I forget that she has a thing for Yuito. I'll go. But I don't get what's fun about watching sports. I've never done it before. You've never been to a game? Then you have to give it a try. I'll let you know when the day gets closer. Alright, I think I finally talked to everyone here. Man, this crew is huge now. Is there anything? Is anybody left? No. Yeah, we gave all the gifts. Yeah, okay, let's move on.
Everyone, Major General Fubuki is up.
Seems like he's all fine. Says he's ready to talk.
I'll be honest, I actually like Karin too. Even though he's kind of a jerk. He has a lot of good reasons for doing what he does, though.
I get the basic idea. The expansion of the Kunad Gate and Togetsu's schemes. You did a good job gathering all this information.
What we need to focus on now is stopping Togetsu's plans.
If we let them be, they'll just send someone else after us. And then civilians could end up getting hurt.
Do you have any idea how to stop them?
Well, I do have one idea. What if we were to shut down Babe? Togetsu's
oh yeah,
control
I do stream on Twitch too. I actually stream simultaneously. So if you prefer Twitch, I'm on there right now. Or if you like Facebook gaming, I'm also on Facebook gaming. Or if you like Africa. So I'm on 4 different platforms all at the same time.
So I'll follow your lead.
I know some people like one or the other. You know, YouTube's okay. I mean, YouTube's probably like,
could you act as a go-between
like my 3rd favorite.
And the Seiron
I actually like Africa the most, but you know, that's mainly a lot of South Koreans that watch that.
Could restrict Togetsu's movements.
Twitch is good, but I have been told that lots of commercials run. If you don't have an ad blockers, Twitch is kind of you know, there's a lot of interruptions.
They'll definitely say yes.
Facebook gaming, I don't know why people still use Facebook gaming.
I'm not a politician, though, so I don't
but I'm on there because certain people can't get Twitch and YouTube, well, gaming YouTube in certain regions.
I'll get ready for negotiations right away.
Fubuki, don't get yourself into trouble.
You too, sis.
But I don't stream for profit, so you know, you don't have to worry about. I mean, I appreciate the sub, so thank you.
I think we're safe.
But yeah, I don't.
To Major General
I'm not here to.
So we're infiltrating.
I'm not here to make money. I'm here to just have fun, play some games. That's it.
Kagero and Kyoka have useful information on the area. We should use it to make a plan.
Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I leave that to you, Major? Yuito, I want to talk to you before you go to Togetsu.
Okay. What is it?
You don't know? Hey, how about we go somewhere else? Let's see. I'll wait for you in Kikuchiba.
Oh, I don't have a regular schedule, so yeah, that's why you don't see anything posted on Twitch or on YouTube. But I generally tend to come on.
I'll be right back. I'll leave the strategizing to you.
Around this time, I usually am on for like 4 hours, somewhere around there.
Hanabi, wait. Sugumi,
and I usually only play a game for about an hour. You know, 45 minutes to an hour, then I move on to another game. So I tend to rotate between 4 games a day.
You should listen.
But like I said, if you You don't necessarily have to attend the streaming session. If you just want to watch the replay, I mean, that's totally fine. Like I said, I don't make money off of this, and I'm not out begging for subscriptions. So
perhaps we should follow him.
So yeah, that's totally casual. I don't put any pressure on anybody to you know, to spread the word or anything like that. You know, just watch it if you like it. You know, and if I'm playing something that you like, great.
I wonder if Tsugumi's okay. I should talk to her.
Oh, Tsugumi. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, it's right in front of me. Terrible.
Kasane?
What are you so startled about?
Nothing. I didn't think I would be able to talk to you. I'm sorry for being startled, but I was just so happy to be noticed.
What? I'm only at level 2 with her? Oh, that's right.
Have we become closer? I'm not sure. It depends on your definition of closer. But I feel like we at least understand each other better.
Do I have any gifts for her? I don't think I do.
You're really strong, Kasane.
I think you're pretty strong too.
I don't mean in battle. I mean mentally. Nothing ever gets to you. I always get overwhelmed by everything outside of battle. That's why I want to learn from you.
Okay.
Do we understand each other a bit? I feel like we've come to understand each other a little better than that.
Okay, no messages. Do I have a gift for you? I don't know if I do. Oh, the tea set. Oh, you already own the tea set. Okay, so I don't have a second gift. Well... is that all we needed? I just had to talk to Tsugumi. Yuito may have guessed that what Kagero did, but it still must have come as a shock to him. Okay, what am I doing now? Who am I talking to? We should not leave Yuito alone with him for too long. It must be hard for both of them to stay composed with each other. Am I talking to Yuito? What? Oh, he's not even here. Oh, come on, what am I doing? Go after Yuito and Kagero. Okay, where are they? Kikuchiba. Yeah, let's go after him.
Considering the situation at the scene, I thought Kagero may be responsible.
Whether it was Kasane or Kagero, the fact that the perpetrator was in the OSF will be even harder on Yuito.
I think Sheenden's kind of grown on me too. I mean, he's your typical bratty character, but they give him like enough material so that you kind of like him after a while.
That reminds me, you graduated at the top of your training class too, Shinden. There were rumors of an amazing rookie at the time.
I was put in Kodama platoon though. They had me doing all kinds of weird work that didn't let me show my true potential.
No, you made it through that platoon. You get points just for that. I can see how much ability you have when we fight together.
Let's see, as your bond deepens with your allies, you will be able to use a combo vision that borrows their powers for an attack. Press L1 plus the face buttons and the vision of the ally will appear and make a special attack with their power. Activating this ability will use 60% of each SAS gauge, so exercise caution when using it. This powerful technique is great for crushing enemies and is especially effective in battles with strong foes. Hitting with it fills up the brain drive gauge, and the effect lasts longer in brain drive. It's also possible to link one combo vision to another combo vision. Oh, okay.
Of course,
is attacked.
It's over.
Working with electricity, you'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you. Your finisher was good, Kasane. I should use Hanabi's pyrokinesis. With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
I'm borrowing this.
We can follow up while the enemy is burning. Aim for that spot.
Got it.
Go, Kasane!
Alright, where are we going?
If Yuito learns the truth, he won't try to kill Kagero, will he? Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Useless. It's over.
Well done, Kasane. Keep that up.
Stuff to find. Oh god, favorite character. I mean, Kasane's #1 as far as the characters go. I mean, Hiden I like. Adachi I like, but that's because she's like super lazy like me. Who else is good? Luca's like the generic superpower kid, so I mean he's okay, but he's like very very typical for Japanese storytelling. Kind of like Kyoko, but they didn't give her enough to do. You know, I mean, once they revealed that she was a design child, it's like they kind of just forgot about her. Maybe that changes later on in the game, I don't know. Alright, where are we going? Not there, that's for sure.
Wait, there's a resource reading near here. What do you want to do? Looks like we can't go any further. Nothing to open or destroy. Let's find a different path.
Wait, it is too early to give up.
Is
We
it?
might be able to get to the other side using my power. Please give it a try, Kasane.
Really? Okay.
I'll leave it to you.
Where am I going? I want to go over there.
Yuito, Kagero! Did we interrupt you?
I don't know. Who are your favorite characters? I know we agree on Kasane, at least.
I'll try to fix you up.
Thanks, Tsugumi.
Did everyone hear that? About my father?
Yeah, Kasane told
Yeah,
us.
we kind of knew.
Are you alright?
All of us knew.
I guess so. For now. Please, tell me what happened to him.
Right. Where to begin?
Kagero, this is just a conjecture on my part. But wasn't it orders from Togetsu?
It was indeed. I'm an assassin sent on a mission from Togetsu to infiltrate Suo.
I see. So you weren't hired by the Seiran government.
It seems Chairman Sumeragi was more distrustful of Togetsu than the former chairman. They considered him a threat.
So you assassinated him for Togetsu?
If I wanted to crush Togetsu's plans, Babe's plans, I couldn't be seen as a troublemaker. So it was self-defense. Had I done a little better, though, I could have fooled them and gotten by not having to assassinate anyone. Look, I'm really sorry about Chairman Sumeragi. If you tell me to face the consequences, I will. But first, I want to finish dealing with Togetsu. I know that's asking a lot, but please.
Who is the she you mentioned? Is she the reason?
I suppose I have to tell you. I have a family I left on the moon. A wife and a daughter. I first met my wife when we were getting ready to emigrate to Earth and had our daughter. If emigration no longer happens, my daughter no longer exists. I won't let that happen. That's why I have to do everything I can to stop them from using the red strings.
It was all to protect your daughter.
This was 2,000 years ago. She's been dead a long time, so I'm sure you think it all sounds silly. But I don't want my family, my daughter's existence, to be erased.
If your family is so important to you, why did you leave them on the moon? You could have just brought them to Earth with you.
I could have if I was a normal colonist, but that wasn't the case. I was an agent placed among the colonists. My job was to make the redevelopment of Earth fail.
Why?
Makes sense.
The moon spent 1,000 years fixing the Earth's environment. To sabotage it when it was almost finished.
Did things change on the moon? If my memory serves me correctly, I heard that something flew in from outer space.
You don't know? It's kind of a long story, but I'll tell you what happened 2,000 years ago. It was when Yakumo Sumeragi and the colonists immigrated to Earth. A comet passed close by the moon. The comet left behind the unknown substance called other particles in space. Gravity then began pulling those particles down to Earth and the moon. Earth was still mostly unpopulated, so the effects were unknown, but the moon began to have cases of people turning into monsters.
Monsters? Do you mean...
Bubble
Yes.
bomb.
Metamorphosis. If a living creature comes into contact with the other particles, they change into aberrations. Into others. At the time, the redevelopment of Earth had moved to the final step of gravity control. If that were sabotaged, we could stop the other particles falling to the moon. Basically, that was the Moon Faction's plan, and I was an agent who had been given secret orders to carry it out.
Yakumo Sumeragi and the rest of the colonists were already on Earth. You were just gonna leave them to die?
It's terrible, I know. But people like Yakumo resisted the moon's wishes, and the plan ended in failure. So the moon put Plan B into action. They pushed the other particles toward Earth, surrounding it, and making it so we couldn't return home.
Other particles surrounding Earth. The extinction belt. I think it's safe to say that the moon's space technology is far ahead of ours.
The moon was overpopulated at the time, and I heard most of the people went to Earth. It was probably a plan to reduce the population.
I was cut off from the moon, so staying on Earth was the only option. I don't know what happened on the moon after that.
The the metamorphosis might have spread. More people like my sister.
Even so, I believed that my family was safe, and joined Togetsu so I could return to the moon. I went in and out of cold sleep many times, trading off with comrades as we searched for a way to break through the extinction belt. But after several awakenings, I realized Togetsu had changed their plans. There was just no way I could allow them to reset history. That's why becoming a traitor was the path I chose.
I understand. My father wasn't perfect. He would often make mistakes, especially when it came to how he led the government. But he was family. The only father I had. I just can't forgive you for killing him. But it's because of that. I understand your desire to protect your family. So let's stop Togetsu together. I will always resent you. But I think I can stand up to them with you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I might have done something distasteful to further my goal, if I had taken a wrong turn somewhere as well.
He does.
So, I think I understand a little bit of
He
your
does do
actions.
the wrong thing later.
You know, you're much more mature than I am. Or maybe I'm just too immature. I guess in the end, I made you decide after all. So lame. Let me help you stop Togetsu.
Are you finished?
Kasane, I caused you so much trouble. I'm sorry.
Stop acting so meek all of a sudden. It's weird.
Kasane, I thought you were the one who killed my father. I'm sorry I doubted you.
No, Luke,
It's
I
just
killed
as
your
much
father.
my fault for not saying anything. When I wanted to kill you, I thought that having you hate me would keep me focused on the task.
I guess that makes sense.
So, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, okay. That's enough talk for now then. I'm sure you all have your own questions. Even I don't understand what's going on. But we have to work together and focus on what needs to be done.
If that is your decision, I don't think we have anything else left to say.
All right. So our main mission is to go to Togetsu as soon as we can and stop Babe.
What do you think of using my power to make everyone invisible in order to infiltrate it?
We should probably assume that Kagero and I are both known traitors by now.
We don't have time to dwell on it. It's dangerous. But I believe Kagero's plan has potential.
Togetsu probably doesn't expect an attack from such a small force. Let's consider it a sneak attack.
Okay, let's do it. First, we'll climb Hino Mountain and get close to Togetsu.
That was not good on my nerves. Don't scare me like that.
I'm glad you're both okay.
Wataru, Haruka, I'm sorry I made you worry.
Okay, why don't we stop for right now? This is Audapostrophe. You've been watching Scarlet Nexus on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.